Hi guys, welcome back to Beauty and Soul with Darian. So let's do some makeup today. I have a new type of makeup product that I have not been introduced to before. So it's new for me. I'm not sure if this already existed. So I just felt led to go to the Maybelline section to check out their makeup, and I came across some tinted oil, okay? I have never, if I have, I don't remember, seen tinted oil before. And so I've already tried it on because I wanted to see how it did, but I gotta show y'all just how it did. So I did look at the oil and kind of assumed that it was a little dark. So I definitely knew that I would have to get concealer to kind of balance it out. So I ended up also picking up this Maybelline Super Stay Activewear 30-hour concealer. When I saw the 30 hours, I was like, I don't see why I would need a 30-hour concealer, but I felt that because it was a long wear concealer, it would be perfect to pair with this oil, especially if you're somebody who is already oily or you don't like too much oil in your skin. I feel like a concealer that is long lasting will help kind of, I don't know if balance is the right word as far as the texture, because it is still an oil, but maybe give it a little bit longer wear. Of course, with powder, also depending on how you wear it and apply it. And then lastly, I picked up this Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink lipstick. This is in the color Awestruck. You know what, I'm gonna just show y'all. We're gonna talk and do this makeup, and I'm gonna show you, and then you'll see. Okay y'all, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start by applying this Super Drop Tinted Oil. It says adjustable conditioning coverage, skin-like look and feel formula with jojoba and marula oil. Okay. It says to shake well, which I definitely agree with, because I'm gonna just show y'all why you need to shake well, but it's a good thing. So I'm gonna shake it. And then it also says, what does green addition mean? Here are our pillars. So it says it's 84% natural origin ingredients. Okay, that's not bad. Vegan formula, clean formula, and glass bottle made with 20% recycled material. So I do like that they have some green initiatives going on with this tinted oil. So I've already shaken it. I just took the dropper, and this is how the color looks straight out the bottle. When I tell you, ooh, the pigmentation. So I applied, I guess, 3 full drops. It felt like 4. Look at the pigmentation in this oil. Like, serious, look at the coverage this oil gives. This is not something I expected when I purchased this oil. I kind of was just bought it on a, you know, like, we're just gonna pray and hope this works out for me. And look at how this is blending out and applying. Okay, so let's do this other side. I'm refilling the dropper, and I'll do 4 again on this side. So you can see my natural skin. Let's see how this is blending out. Do you see how much pigmentation is in this oil, honey? This is definitely giving a bronzy glow. But even though this color is obviously a little darker than my actual skin tone, we're gonna make this work with the concealer. I'm gonna put a little bit of the oil on my forehead. And again, I've already worn this oil, and I loved how it stayed on my face. I felt like it was kind of like how I feel when I normally wear a hydrating foundation, but it's oil, of course. I personally don't have a lot of, I feel like, oil-like foundation, so I was so excited to try out this tinted oil. When I think of oil, I didn't think that it would have all this pigmentation, so that was the part that kind of like, it was just surprising for me. This is how I know it was meant for me to check out this Maybelline section, because I lately have not been checking out a lot of drugstore stuff. Not necessarily because anything is wrong with drugstore, but it just, I have been, you know, checking out some other brands in the more higher end department. But I'm so glad I went to this Maybelline section, because this tinted oil just, I feel like, changed the game, okay? It just changed the game. It definitely is a dry feeling oil, but I don't have any complaints about that. Obviously, you don't want something super greasy filling on your face. So I feel like the fact that it's a dry oil is good. I definitely would just recommend setting with a good amount of powder. All right, y'all, so let's go in with our concealer. So this is the Maybelline New York Super Stay Active Wear Concealer. It says up to 30-hour concealer. The fact that it's long wear will give it an extra point. I have already tried this out before. I love that it is a thin concealer. I got the color 45. Actually, I almost got the color 42, but I feel like it was meant to be for me to get 45 because they didn't have 42, although I thought it would work out perfectly. But after I tried 45, this actually worked out perfectly, so it was meant to be. You know, sometimes when stuff starts happening in life and I think I need specifically something, or you know, it ends up I have to get something else, it just works out anyway. So I just thank God it just worked out. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and blend this out. I'm also going to cover my lids with this concealer. And if I have anything left over, I'll either tap that on down my nose and chin, but we'll see. You see how this concealer is like brightening up this oil. When I first did this combination, I felt like it just, you know, brightened up my face in just the right areas. I love a nice highlighted look, so I apply it quite a bit. I do feel like this concealer is blending in quite well with this oil. I recommend tapping whenever you apply this concealer with this oil, because I do feel like the concealer kind of is mixing in with the oil. So if that makes sense to you, it's making the concealer a little more oilier as you're blending all together. I do recommend blending in the concealer quickly, although I have tried some long wear concealers that dry down super fast. On top of this oil foundation, at least, I don't feel like this concealer is drying down super fast where I need to like rush. Like I only had like 3 seconds to blend it in. So I have had some time to blend it all how I want it, and I really do like that. Now I'm going to just put a little concealer down my nose. I actually kind of like a lot how thin this concealer applies. I feel like I can just add more if I need it. Normally I like a thicker concealer, but this is not bad. I feel like this oil makes it just so easy to blend out. Because this oil applies so bronzy, I feel like this is the perfect thing to wear in summertime. It just gives you that bronzy glow. Like this tinted oil situation, I am all about it now. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. So online, I see that they have 16 different colors of the tinted oil. In store, I feel like where I was at, they only had 5 colors. So I still feel like even with the 5 colors, I was able to get a color kind of in a range that I could work with, and just add the concealer to work with the oil so that the oil can work for my skin tone. So I like that. Okay, so I'm now about to set this oil and concealer with a loose powder. I definitely would recommend that if you wear a tinted oil to set it with powder. I also do feel like if you are oily, you could still get away with wearing this. It's just a matter of your preference if you are willing to work with the product. You probably would do well with bringing a powder with you, like a compact powder that you can just touch up throughout the day. So this is an up close look of how well the powder just kind of soaked up in the areas that I wanted to be drier with this tinted oil in. Once it all sets, I feel like this oil kind of just, you know, it was just beautiful when I finished the first time. So let's move on to blush. I'm going to show you that you can wear blush with this tinted oil. So I'm going to take a blush that dries down matte. That is what I prefer. And I'm going to blend that in. Look how beautifully this is just like blending out. Who knew that a tinted oil would just like go so well with so many products? I just feel like this is skincare slash makeup in a bottle. They just like blended it all in one. It's natural oils in it. The best of both skincare and makeup worlds just like collided and created a tinted oil. Now I'm just bronzing a little bit in, you know, my cheek area and around my forehead to set that area. This is just a powder bronzer I'm adding, and of course the nose. I'm adding a little bit of highlighter. Ooh. This highlighter is like, I feel like just adding that pop of glow to this tinted oil. Look. Okay guys, so let's get into this last product that I'm showing you from Maybelline, this liquid lipstick. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with a brown lip liner, and then I'm gonna apply this liquid lipstick. And can I just tell you, this color is beautiful. Let's get into it. This smells so good. It has like a vanilla-y type of smell, which is very pleasant, especially for a lip gloss. Okay, liquid lipstick. Who doesn't like a good smelling lipstick or lip gloss? So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. I have worn this before, and it kind of reminds me of a mixture between a gloss and a matte, if that even makes sense. But that's what it gives me a feel of. It dries down, like it sticks, but I still feel like it has a little sheen, glossiness to it. But it's not like something that I'm worried about it coming off or transferring. I do feel like you may want to reapply though, especially if you like go out to eat or something. But look at the beauty of this color. Okay guys, that is all of the products. I'm gonna give you an up close look at my face. Look how flawlessly and just fabulously these products have applied to my skin. These are products that I definitely would recommend to anyone, you know, like looking for any drugstore type products to try out or see if you're interested in. I have been very impressed by this tinted oil. I feel like it's perfect for summertime, especially for somebody who's not super oily. I feel like you would like this. Or if you're gonna be in the sun, I feel like it already gives you like that bronze look, depending on the color that you have. I did get a color that was a little darker than my natural skin tone. Okay, so you're trying to save some money, but you still want that, you know, glam makeup. Maybelline might be where you need to look, okay? I have already worn this tinted oil out to other places. I really did like the wear that it gives me. I feel like it gave me that dewy, glowy look, that perfect for summertime look. I feel like that is a look that could be expected with this oil. And then also I feel like the concealer complements this tinted oil very well. So those were just my takeaways from wearing these products myself. I am so pleased. I love this makeup look. I feel like it looks so like feminine and just soft and beautiful. Okay, like us, ready? Like us. If you want to be, okay? I'm not trying to force anything on you. But I thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check out any of my other videos that interest you, and follow me on social media if you feel led to. Alrighty, have a great day. Bye.